Hi, it's another room upgrade video. I've upgraded the shelving in here, room 2, and finally got around to finishing off the cupboard in room 1. So I'll run through what I've got and I'll show you some footage of me building it all up. So here we go. All ordered from Ikea. So 6 White Billy shelves, £42. 6 Kallax inserts with drawers, £120, that was a pricey bit. 6 Kallax inserts with a shelf, £54. 1 larger Kallax shelving unit, £40, and finally 1 smaller Kallax shelving unit, £25. Grand total £281. I've had to pay for a little bit of flooring in the cupboard in the other room, which you'll see again, so I'm really delighted with how it looks. So watch the video and see what you think. Might give people some ideas for storage, that kind of thing. Oh dear, I have to build all of that. It's going to take me a very long time. Here is my Ikea Billy shelving. And you can see the gaps there. And on the bottom I've got 6 additional shelves. I won't have a lot to put on them yet, but it's just for the future. It'll mean that everything's all in line and create an extra space for lots more games, which can't be a bad thing, surely. Right, so now I'm going to move those Xbox games one shelf up, so that makes more space for that collection. And I have a spare shelf there for Xbox One, which is growing by the week. More space there, 2 extra shelves there. And finally 2 extra shelves on there to move things around. So let's come back a bit. Can you see a bit better there now? All nice and uniform, straight. That's lots better. Love it. And there we have it. So now there's a dedicated shelf for, let's see, 3DS. It's made more space for other things. These are just really space fillers at the moment. A couple of boxes. They'll eventually get moved out if necessary. 2 extra shelves. There we are. 3 shelves, or 2 and a bit shelves of Xbox One. That's 3 shelves of Xbox. Out on the bottom there, I'd like to make that shelf bigger, or fill it out more. That's PC Engine, Dreamcast, Saturn, Mega Drive, Master System, and Game Gear. Top 2 there. Again, I've got another half shelf there for Wii. So I've got NES and Game Boy handhelds, Super Nintendo, N64 and Super Famicom, GameCube, and as I've shown you already, Wii U, Switch, 3DS and DS on the bottom there. So the ones have actually changed, but obviously there's PlayStation 1, 2, 3 and 4 and PSP and PS Vita. So that looks tons better now. All nicely lined up and just loads more shelving space. I love it. That's the first Kallax unit built. You should say, look, just shove them at the door at the minute. They're going to go in the cupboard in the other room. So I've got another one of those to build, then to put together the inserts that go into each of those cube areas. I've got drawers and sort of another insert that makes it into 2 shelves rather than just one big open space, so I've got all them to build yet as well. So progress is being made. There's a second Kallax unit built. So they've got that one with 4 spaces now, and that one with 8 spaces. And there we go, there's Jamie and Dan from the Button Bashers. I'm watching their first live stream. So at least I'm doing something fun while I'm doing this crap job of building these shelves anyway. So there we go. Right, so I've emptied that cupboard that the Kallax shelves are going in. So that's what was in there to start with. Just all plastic shelves, which is fine. But I just wanted something a bit smarter. And there's the Kallax inserts, which makes it 2 shelves. And there's the insert that makes them into 2 drawers. So it actually looks like that now, which I've only put in there temporarily because my friend still needs to put the flooring in there. I'm going to get some grey hardwood flooring or like laminate or something. But anyway, as you can see now, oh, it goes right the way up the ceiling. So I'm going to have loads of shelving and loads of drawers. So that's just absolutely excellent. That's just what I wanted, to be honest. So I've now in there obviously got the 2 sockets. I may even get creative. I've put some USB lighting or something in there as well to light it up. So let's say decisions, but that's, I'll come back a bit. You can't see the full height because it actually goes into the top of the actual cupboard itself, but that just fits perfectly. I did measure it. When I saw the both units, I did initially panic thinking, oh my word, that looks huge, but it fits perfect. I knew it would because I got my measurements right, but there, well happy with that. I'm just now desperate for my friends to put the flooring in so I can finish it off. Back in the cupboard now. It's going to be a very painful wait for my friend to do that flooring, so I'm desperate to put it all back in there and get the cupboard finished. But anyway, I always wait patiently for these things, so the update will happen eventually, and then I'll record the rest of this video. So just for now, I'll go into room number 2. And obviously there's the shelving now, just waiting there to go back in that cupboard. So never mind. Watch this space for the update. Nearly done, just need a bit of trim to finish off. My friend Seb's just disappeared off to go and get some trim. I'll get to start putting the shelves in, which obviously need to be constructed. Won't take long, never does from stuff from Ikea anyway. There we go. There's the trim in. So now I've just got to put the shelving in the cupboard. Currently doing the monotonous job of just building all these shelves. It's not difficult, it is just time consuming, and it is, like I said, just really monotonous, so slowly working through all of them. Sides of the drawer put on. The drawers, I should say. That is all the side rails screwed on. The last thing to do with the actual shelves themselves is to put the handles on and like the little rubber stopper so it doesn't bang and clack when you close the drawers. That's the next step. Okay, there's the 9 drawers put together. They're the inserts that go in the Kallax units. Let's go through the other room. I actually took the unit out because it was easier to do it when it's not actually in the cupboard. So there's the Kallax unit. I've already put one in there. And I'm going to mount the other inserts into this. That's the next job, which is a bit tricky because I'm on nights tonight. I should be trying to get a bit of sleep. But anyway, I'll try and get it finished. So that's the one, like I said, I've already mounted now. I've just screwed that side in. You can see there comes with a little plastic angle which you mark the distance just with a pencil. So I'm now in the process of screwing that into the side of the Kallax unit, which obviously holds it all in place. I would do that with all of them. That's what I'm just doing at the moment. Just screwing them all in. So it's nice and secure for the drawers to go in. It's not like really expensive drawers or shelving, but it's going to suit the purpose perfectly for that cupboard. And it should look nice and bright with it being white as well, you see, which I'm pleased about. Well, that's all those inserts put in now. Oh, I remember 20 years ago that was easy doing stuff like that. Now I don't actually have it. Well, it's not like my job isn't manual labour anymore. I used to be an electrician and I used to be able to do things like this all day, but now it's absolutely I'm tight. But that's ready to go into the cupboard now. So let's keep grafting. The shelves and drawers are all finished. So 12 drawers on the bottom and plenty of slots. I'm going to use them slots mainly for arcade sticks. You see, I'll come back a bit. Goes pretty much right up the ceiling. So if any of you have watched any of the older videos, you see that the cupboard used to be terrible. You couldn't see what was in it, and that is just stacks better. So what's going to go in it? Let's have a look. Got arcade sticks. Lots of the controllers. That's what was in it, which they're okay, but those ones we've got now look tons better. So all the contents of those things, and also what have we got here? A few more arcade sticks and some hero guitars. And let's not forget, I've got these two drawers here, but at the minute, light guns. Might put them out on the shelf, not sure yet. So that's my next job. I'll pan out of it. Obviously I've had to move the sofa just to get better access, but I'm well happy with that. Guitars are in, arcade sticks and light guns. I think that looks tons better. Fair enough, you've got to, I know it's at the top, so at the top left there's PS1 and PS2 light guns, and obviously NES Zapper there. But everything, my intention is to eventually have 2 arcade sticks for every console I play on. So there's 2 Xbox 360 ones there. Neo Geo AES is obviously a bit more pricey. 2 Saturn ones. PS1, I love that one, the Wii one. Tatsunoko vs Capcom fights, that's good. I'm sure we'll get another Mega Drive one easy enough. That's an odd one, a GameCube one. And I do like that NES Advantage, but I need, like I say, need another one of those. 2 of all the arcade sticks, so now I've got to finally put the stuff out of those drawers into those drawers. Oh no, all of that on the floor and those bags there, it's all got to go in those drawers now. Oh dear me. It's going to take a little while to sort out. So, current state of play then. These are the items. Charges and things. I just want some freezer bags. Lots of YouTubers do it. Just and keep it neat. That can be my drawer of chargers and wires, etc. And I have a drawer just for remotes. When you've got as many TVs and devices as I have, you need a nice drawer for remotes. Lots of things for storage, which is just in the loft there. Easy access at all times. So we've already seen the light guns and arcade sticks, so let's have a look at the drawers now. Dreamcast and Saturn, N64, NES and GameCube, Atari 7800, Mega Drive and 1 PC Engine controller, Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, original Xbox, 3DO, and the wonderful controller that is the Hyperkin Retron 5. absolutely dreadful, but anyway, I've got two of those. Wii and Wii U. That's my spare 3.5 drive for the Amiga, ST mouse, Amiga mouse, the Cruiser, and my favourite joystick, the Zip Stick. And then you got PlayStation Classic, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Bottom drawers, Xbox 360 and Ellipse microphones. And last but not least, Xbox One. So a lot neater. So unfortunately I'm a bit stuck now because I just need some more of those freezer bags. And then I'll be able to finish off. There we go. It's tidied away now, so let's have a look. I'll open it first, put light on, you get the idea. There you go. Seen it before. Let's shed some light on the situation. There we go. Well pleased with that. Everything's neat and tidy in the drawers. Now these two little drawers, as I showed before, remotes. And this one is the only sort of messy drawer I've got now. All spare charging wires and that kind of thing, but they're all bagged up separately in little Ziploc bags with all the writing on, so well pleased with that. Job well done. Been waiting ages to get it finished, but finally done. I'm very, very pleased. Thanks for watching, everybody.